Murereri wa television ya Kameme TV ndakugeithia ndakunyita ugeni ngehoka ati muthenya waku ni mwega muthenya uyu wa gatano wa kiumia giki ano urathie na mbere na mihango yaku ya oro muthenya ni na ni ndoka mathaa maya ma miaraho nigetha tukumenyithie mamwe ma maria tukumatheire muthenya wa umuthi thiini wa ikereka ritu ria mohoro gitau gitagwo Kuria wa Gichimu na tugukorwo tugiteithania na wagaki wa muthoni itikira gutwarana hamwe na ithui. Tukiambĩrĩria nĩ atĩ President Uhuru Kenyatta harĩ mĩhang'o-inĩ ya kũrugũria library ya gĩbũrũri mwena wa Upper Hill gũkũ mũciĩ mũnene wa Nairobi. Nenda rĩu tũthiĩ ĩmwe kwa ĩmwe tũthikĩrĩrie mĩario ya President hingo ya igongona rĩrĩ rĩrĩa rĩrathiĩ na mbere.
In a billboard, you are able to read the meaning directly. In African architecture, it is deeply embedded in symbolism, where you are left to look at a structure and try to interpret the meaning through the symbols and the meaning of that building. So, Your Excellency, the challenge was, how do you have an African theme in a library of the future and you do not know whether the book as we know it is going to survive? So what we did, Your Excellency, was to have a team of consultants, as you said, who are many local, but we also visited other international libraries to make sure that the library will live, to conform in big libraries like the Library of Congress in the US, because we meant this library to be the center, not just for the children, but also for the universities, to conform within that. So, Your Excellency, to give the full story, and I don't want to make it long, as you are told, we worked this project with the architect Mariah Kariuki, and I would like to ask him, Your Excellency, with your permission, just to give a more detailed report on this. Mr. Kariuki.
Mr. Kariuki, you have just 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah, just 1 minute.
Your Excellency, the President, Honorable CSs, PSAs present, Member of Parliament, all protocols observed because of time. Good afternoon. I just want to expound 1 minute that what we have designed here, Your Excellency, is a monument for the Kenyan people. The drums, Your Excellency, represent the unity of nation called Kenya. All African traditions, societies had drums, Your Excellency. They use them for various uses: repository, storage, calling people together, dancing, performance, bringing people together. So, Your Excellency, when we did visit all over the world, we realized that libraries are cultural buildings. And this is a cultural building that we have given the Kenyan people, where we are proud of bringing Kenyans together using the symbol of the drum. And lastly, Your Excellency, we are very proud that this cultural building has been done and designed by Kenyans, constructed by Kenyans, and it means that, Your Excellency, Kenyans are capable. Let us give them.
Aya na mihango ĩrĩa ĩragĩthiĩ na mbere gũkũ mwena gũkũ mũciĩ mũnene wa Nairobi mwena wa Upper Hill, na President agĩtua kwaria twakorwo tũtarĩkĩtie mũtaratara ũyũ nĩtũgũgĩkorwo tũgĩthikĩrĩria mĩario yake. Tũthiĩ kũrĩa kaunti-inĩ ya Naikuru kũrĩa arigitani arĩa marutaga wĩra wadi-inĩ cia arwaru a COVID-19 thĩinĩ wa thibitarĩ wa kaunti ya Naikuru mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ matinda magĩcocora mĩĩrĩ yao kũrĩa kĩharo-inĩ kĩa Afraha. Mwandĩki witũ wa Ng'ombe wa Maina nĩ auma thĩinĩ wa igongona rĩrĩ, ndĩrenda tũnyitanĩre na mamwe marĩa matinda makĩhanĩka kũrĩa kĩharo-inĩ kĩa Afraha kaunti-inĩ ya Naikuru.
Okay, na nĩ Minister wa ũgima wa mwĩrĩ thĩinĩ wa kaunti ya Naikuru. Umuthi twĩ gũkũ stadium ya Afraha gũkũ Naikuru taũni, twĩna aruti aitũ a wĩra makĩria ma 50. Aruti aya a wĩra nĩo marutaga wĩra kũrĩa tũrathondeka arwaru a COVID-19 thĩinĩ wa Provincial General Hospital Nakuru Level 5, thĩinĩ wa Annex, thĩinĩ wa Rangalanga Isolation Center na Bondeni Isolation Center. Aya nĩo mararora andũ aitũ. Na twarĩkia gũthikĩrĩria ũrĩa mareka atĩ ona ithuĩ enyewe tũkona twĩna kĩndũ gĩtagwo na gĩthũngũ burnout. Na rĩu tũrenda tũkorwo twĩ hamwe ũmũthĩ, twĩke michezo, twĩke team building, twĩkwo kĩndũ gĩtagwo debriefing na ningĩ twĩkwo counseling. nigetha rucio rugioka ri tukorwo turi andu fresh, andu me tayari kurutira client aitu wira na guthondeka arwaru aria mokaga. Kuria tutinatiga gutari mundu, ni tutigire aria mekuo tondu andu marutaga na shift thibitari ndihingagwo irutaga wira mathaa 24. Riu aria me shift ya thaa ici ri mekuo ni megwetherwo kanya kao. Wiki ino ĩngĩ ĩgũka nĩ tũgũthiĩ Naivasha, combine team ĩrĩa ĩ Naivasha na Girigiri nigetha tumahe debrief oteno. County government ya Naikuru nĩ ĩroraga aruti ake ao a wĩra, na rĩu haha turamarora o enyewe kienye ta andu, tondu aya ona korwo nĩ aruti a wĩra health nĩ andu ta andu aya angĩ, nĩ aciari, nĩ ciana cia andu, nĩ relatives cia andu, na nĩ marutaga wĩra handũ haritũ mũno. Wega wa aya nĩ makoretwo makimenyerera mũno, gũtirĩ mũruti wa wĩra wa health thĩinĩ wa kaunti ya Naikuru ũnyitĩtwo nĩ mũrimũ ũyũ. Ngwĩciria nĩ moĩ tondũ nĩ monaga o daily, o mũthenya ũrĩa kũrathiĩ. Aruti arĩa tũkoretwo nao arĩa manyitĩte mũrimũ ũyũ ti arĩa marutaga wĩra COVID centers, na tukona nĩ ũndũ mwega tondũ nĩ kuonania nĩ maratũmĩra PPEs iria turamahe na njĩra njega na gũtũmĩra kĩndũ gwĩtagwo infection prevention and control measures iria ciagĩrĩire.
Mwiroreri nĩ ngũkwĩrĩte hau kabere president arĩ gũkũ mwena wa Upper Hill na kũrĩa arahingũra library ya gĩbũrũri ĩrĩa ĩkoragwo ĩkĩhũthĩrwo nĩ ndũrĩrĩ ciothe cia bũrũri wa Kenya. Rĩu ndĩrona nĩ hingo araria, ndenda ngũcokie mwena ũcio wa Upper Hill ĩmwe kwa ĩmwe nĩgetha twambe tũthikĩrĩrie mĩario ya mũgathe President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Knowledge and information sharing. Maktaba Kuu is the first multi-purpose library in Kenya, and it is part of what we promised Kenyans to open new avenues for our people to learn, obtain information, expand their intellectual horizons, and to promote a reading culture. I want to congratulate the Ministry of Sports and Culture, through you, Amina, for its creative use of the library space to transform it into a hub for knowledge, but also for networking. And I'm pleased to note the special features of this library. We start with the 300 capacity children theater, where children gather for storytelling every Saturday and hold reading competitions. And I believe this is an effective way of promoting and nurturing a reading culture at an early age. I congratulate UCS. I understand that every last Saturday you're also here encouraging our children to read. Hongera, pongezi kwako. But there's also the 50 capacity senior citizen section, which provides newspapers and periodicals and acts as a meeting point for fellow senior citizens who I will be joining shortly to network. This excellent approach, I believe, will ensure that our retirees remain intellectually active and engaged and continue to contribute to nation building. We also have 4 auditoriums with a combined capacity of 1,200 people, which provide space for local authors, for local artists to showcase their work. The 500-seat gallery, the Sanaa Center, will also be available to local artists to showcase their artifacts. And soon after the opening of the library, I am assured that a group of Kisii sculptors who I met when I was in Kisii for Mashujaa Day will be the first group to showcase their work at this impressive building. I'm pleased to note that some of the pieces which I've just seen are being showcased today. We also have the section for persons living with disabilities, where books and other materials are available in different formats, from Braille, audiobooks, and large print books. Ladies and gentlemen, legend has it that Abdul Qasim Ismail, who lived AD 938 to 995, and who became the Grand Vizier of Persia, was an avid reader and was so enthralled with literature and learning that he never left home without his personal library. The 400-camel caravan carried 117,000 books and was more than a mile long. Today we have come a long way since then, and while our thirst for learning and reading has not abated, we can now easily access more than the 117,000 books through a simple tablet or computer. In this context, an important part of this library project is to ensure that all Kenyans, wherever they are, have access to reading materials. The elaborate ICT infrastructure within the facility will facilitate community access to online information and also connect them to the rest of the world. And in this regard, my government, through the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Heritage, and the Sports, Arts and Social Development Fund, is going to implement a 2-year Kenya shillings 250 million project that is focused on establishing the Kenya National Library Services virtual library facility. This virtual library will ensure that Kenyans of all walks of life will have access to quality, timely, and relevant information held by the Kenya National Library from the comfort of their homes. The virtual library, which we intend to launch by June of next year, will have a capacity for 15 million publications, and the first phase will digitize 800,000 books, periodicals, research papers, and government publications, and it will also contain 600,000 e-books, which are currently accessible offline through the e-readers across 63 Kenya National Library Service branches countrywide. Muktaba Kuu is therefore not just a building. It is a place that enables us to understand our past and the contributions made by our forefathers. It is also a never
Murorari njitikiria ngurute mwena ucio wa Upper Hill. Riboti iyo ni tugukorwo tugikurehera itheranite mathaa-ini ma hwaini thiini wa mohoro maitu maria marumireire. Tukimurika ndeto ingi ni ati ngwataniro citiganite cia arigitani riu ni citabanetie mururungano wa thayo wigie mateta matiganite na maria makoretwo makirekereria ende makaga guthikiririo ni thirikari. Riu ndirenda twambe twamukire mbica cia imwe kwa imwe cigie mateta maya na uria arigitani aya marenda thirikari ikorwo ikimekira.
Promotion letter utaogopa kuna hiyo corona hata wako quarantine ndio maana tuko wachache hapa na hata wakuza kiasi hayo kuoga wakati haya nataka niende bwana tuka haya watu tupate morini pia
Kugusa umeacha tripod hapo katikati ya barabara. Ile tripod yako. Na ni mimi. Ni yako. Njaa imezidi. Pea afande, rusha tia gasi bana, twende.
Aya tukiuma icio cia arigitani ndaigua makiuga metereire tear gas ngamaandamano makoragwo cama mundu aikirio tear gas. Aya tuthie kuria kaunti-ini ya Murang'a na uthuthuria uria wirigite gutabanio ni kambuni ya Infotrack wegie wigiririku wa atongoria riu no tuthurite maoni matiganite kuma kuri atongoria ngurani. Amwe ha atongoria aria maheanite maoni mao ni seneta wa Murang'a Irungu wa Kang'ata. Riu ndirenda tunyitanire na mwandiki witu okuma kuria kaunti-ini ya Murang'a Wambui wa Mwangi akiaraniria na Kang'ata uhoro wigie uria maseneta makoretwo makiruta wira. Wambui angikorwo ni urajigua geithika miarahuko ya muthenya wa umuthi no tumenyithie ni mariku tuhaririirie kuma Murang'a.
Ngatho cia mwanya na guku kaunti ya Murang'a no turathie na mbere na kwigitira kumana na king'uki gia COVID-19. Kahinda-ini gaka twina seneta wa Murang'a Irungu wa Kang'ata uria nowe muhiuria mucarica kuria bunge-ini ya Senate, na ungirora bunge-ini ya Senate kwina mawoni mararutitwo ni kambuni ya Infotrack iria irakiugire ati seneta Irungu Kang'ata niwe utongoretie hari murutire wa wira thiini wa gitare giothe gia gatagati. Na turi nake muthenya wa umuthi no mbere ndaya nyambe njarie na muthuri uri haha tondu muthenya wa umuthi okite kwaraniria. Karibu sana. Guku ni gwa Kameme TV. Ritwa riaku urorete haria na njira nguhi utwire muiyukitie uhoro ucio wa seneta Kang'ata atia gukorwo atongoretie urutiri wa wira gitaro-ini gia gatagati.
Ritwa riakwa ni Bernard Mwangi kuma Mugoiri ward Kiharu constituency. Nituracokia ngatho muno ni undu wa kambuni iyo kuringana na wira uria urutitwo ni Mr Kang'ata. Wa mbere turacokia ngatho ni undu wa kuona ugiiki uria andu makoretwo magiikite muno mwena-ini wa mabarabara tondu ta witu yetagwo Mugoiri wa tiri umuthi kwirami ithiete nginya kundu gwitagwo Gatara. Ni turacokia ngatho tondu riu ni tuhotaga kumiria magetha maitu tukahota gutwara thoko na tugeka maundu maria mangi. Koguo muheshimiwa witu ni oyekite wega, tugicokia ngatho ni undu wa wira ucio arutite. To Mugoiri tu gwiki ni arutite wira muingi nginya na guku Kiharu kuria turi ndagika ino mwena wa nginya na guku murimo uria kuriganiria na Mathioya. Koguo othe ni arutite wira na akarutithia wira mwega muno. Kiria tungienda ihinda-ini riri ni tondu kwi wira urathie na mbere wa gatiba uhoro wa kwandikwo kahinda gaka, no twende kugia na fadi iria irarehwo thiini wa county consider murimi wa kahua na macani na kiria kingi nigetha akorwo na minimum guarantee return. Akamenya atiriri ni ndaneana kihua giakwa kiahe ciringi 10 no akiuma kuria kahua-ini ri ndanamenya kiria giacoka giathi na kuria mbere agatigirwo kanyamu angikorwo akihuthira. Thank you very much. Ni ndake
ni undu wa mahinda seneta, karibu sana. Ni undu wa mahinda reke nyambe njarie na seneta tungiheo kahinda karaya ni ngwaria na thuri aya. Karibu sana guku ni gwa Kameme urorete haria ni uraigua no kuganu uragano na senate ni mukoretwo mukiruta wira mwega na gutuika watho wa macani ni urahanire toraguire maybe no tumwetere
asa watho cio ndugwite by the way iyo ni committee ira propose uguo ciro cio ntoka ucira kundu gwitagwo
Muriro wa Kameme TV tugacunga muhera riboti yo nitugukorwo tukiamukira onayo thiini wa mohoro maitu maria marumireire na tugithie na mbere. Muriro wa Kameme TV thiini wa mohoro maitu ni ati ndugamano gatagati ka ngwataniro ya gutetera arutani na kamiti ya kumandika TSC no ithiete na mbere iguru rigie mbeca iria TSC ibatie kurekereria kuri nati. Riu nati yugite ati utungata thiini wa ofici ciayo ni uhotomete ikiuria thirikari gukorwo ikiingirira ndugamano-ini ino.
Whatsoever, for whatever reason, attempt to try and put the teachers, the Kenya National Union of Teachers and its membership in a collision course with the government. We are aware of attempts to convince the government that a strong KNUT is not good for government, and that is why NAT is currently locked out of enjoying agency fee from the 2017 and 2021 CBA, which comes to an end in the month of June 2021, while Kupet was assisted by the same TSC to access agency fees since 2018. And they've gone out to tell government that if NAT is given the agency fee, it is going to operate with an income of 300 million per month. And that NAT will be dangerous. This is an act of labor discrimination and busting of unions. We hasten to state that a strong education systems anywhere in the world mirror presence of strong, vibrant, and independent unions like NAT. Go to the Nordic, the Scandinavian countries. Denmark, it has the strongest union and a strong education system. Finland, a strong union with a strong education system and a well-implemented CBC curriculum in Denmark. Norway, it has one of the strongest unions in the world and a strong education system. And in fact, Norway is a reference country in terms of education reforms and policies globally. Sweden, the same. Japan, Korea, we can mention and name them.
Aya tukitigana na icio cia na team hururi wa Kameme TV jitekeria ngorwo ngitirihira hau mohoro gitaumi arahuko ya muthenya wa muthi gacokia gatho ni tondu wa gwitikira gutucagura riu cokereria thiini wa mihango yaku no angikorwo muthenya waku wa kuhuruka no uthie na mbere na gukenerera tabarira iria cirumireire cia Kameme TV ni njitagwo Gichimu tuma na wa gaki tugucemania thaa 1 cia hwaini kwa heri.